Okay. So sorry for no weekend and also the no Monday and Tuesday. Um, hey Devor, I did promise you a little bit of reason for why I couldn't say the current state of my GPU. So this is what my GPU looks like. Oh, hold on, it's not connecting to the. Here we go. So as you can see, I have no more fans from the GPU. I just have a bunch of extra fans that I have propped up against the GPU, and my entire computer is on its side. It's on its side, and the fans are just like propped up against it so that they're blowing air into it. And low-key, I think this might be better than the original fans. I mean, granted, they work and the original fans didn't. But I am not seeing the overheating problems that I was seeing recently. No, they're the same size. These are 90mm fans, not 120s. But yeah. But yeah, the original fans, I actually have the cooler. The fans turns out the fans work, right? There is something wrong with the graphics card, which is basically saying that, yeah, there's no power going to any of the fans. So now I just have these at full blast blowing into the cooler, and the second half of today's stream is going to be me making a mount for this so that I can actually stand my computer up normally. So that's the plan. Nice. The 3090. And I'm hoping to, the goal is just last 6 months. As long as it can last 6 months, I will be able to, so I will have the time to, this is a 3090. But yeah, the goal is, this needs to last 6 months, right? Next year, I'm planning on like a complete rebuild of my system. And I'm waiting for the next gen AMD shit to come out. I'm actually kind of tempted to try and buy... So I'm like... And given how much I'm planning on spending on this, I don't mind the RAM price being weird. So, but yeah, I'm waiting for the... I think they're going to be calling it the 190 or something. But AMD's... the leaks are suggesting that there's going to be a high-end AMD GPU in 2026. So I'm going to be doing a full rebuild of everything, and I'm going to be switching to Linux then, like when that happens. So everything is slowly getting being pieced together for that big transition in like around April or so next year. And I'm going to switch from my current like computer case to a rack mount case. So yeah. They should still be there. Are they not? Okay. Close captions. Yeah, they're on. Captioning enabled, yada yada yada. Settings. General, open captioning, text filtering, general, English UK. Why the hell is that acting like that? English UK, yada yada. Sources heard on stream, streams and local recordings, line 3. Yep. Okay. It is from OBS. I have a plugin that does the Google captions into OBS. Let me check my stream. Let me see if I go into my stream and I go into. Do you have captions on? Yeah, twitch.tv/. It's moved to Twitch from YouTube. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, if you, Devorit, please turn on captions. Like, press C on your keyboard or on the... Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's finish work on the next post from RPG and do a little 3D modeling. Yeah. Here we go. All the oh yeah, I need to also update this so I can make sure that's working. Copy and then what now? Come on. There we go. So now we can actually see YouTube, and that's all working. Let's set the category to writing, reading, and then let's do the update. We want to do at least one minor update today, and we want to do ideally 2, if I can get them both done before 8, and then we will spend a couple of hours doing the bracket for the GPU. Code. So if I go into voting, grab that. We want to go into minor. Ooh, nice. I mean, kind of depends. Like, an HP Omen 16 would be what? 50/50, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, it's been a few years, so. Um. So, given. Did you have a choice between Intel and AMD for the CPU? Perhaps. Perhaps. For your laptop. No, I'm talking about your CPU. Did you do Intel or AMD? Did you have the choice between Intel and AMD? Yes, but did you have the option? Ah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I feel like the what's the we get it? Yeah. 338 Fall 5. We're getting close to halfway through fall. Going to go to Tsubasa to discuss possible trade routes. Oh, yeah. Let's jump this here also, so that I can grab the second miner, put it here. Oh, hold on. Or to. Okay, hold on. So let's see what's up with Kugo. Kugo is Kugo. That's where I put it. Missed. Currently AMD produces the better CPUs. They do make the worst GPUs. But mostly it's just that I kind of hope that Intel picks itself back up, but AMD's been doing some really interesting tech, and I'd like to see that continue. Kinda. That's basically it, really. Really, yes, it does. It's actually been continuing even while I didn't have access to my desktop because my laptop still worked. I just can't stream from it because setting up the whole thing for streaming on my laptop is incredibly painful, and also it doesn't have the power to do all of my streaming things. It is. Probably won't do anything special this year. Just don't have the throughput for it. But yeah. uh, uh, really, your attention to the position that clan had changed very. You were uh, well, you had four other people. You are now being forced to deal. Uh, um, uh, 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 sorry. The chaos caused by the massive changes inflict uh, upon your still um, uh, um, which leaves uh, and given how uh, that said, as the clan head, you can now have other people deal with, say, help you deal with these much larger.
much larger. Then your terminal. While your are only have that position for the moment because you have not planned what have it is still politically expedient. Then when it comes to showing your respect for the other. The smug grin that spreads across your face as you inform your brother of this. Meets the flat there. Like laugh. You do say, I'm going to have to say, I need some people to help arrange you already have a good rapport with the stock traders, and I think you enjoy yeah. Um, the still I need some people to help arrange new trade routes. You already have a good rapport with the current stock traders. I think you'll enjoy being the liaison to Tsubasa for now. But you still catch the ghost. What do what do I need to do? See. Ow. Okay. Good. I've got some possible hires for few of the better um in middle country and us in middle east um uh, uh, refuse mainly to gods mainly to do um manage to NC country, but I haven't had the time to to follow up on that to let's let's see. But I haven't had the time to follow them. Especially when it comes to finding peace. I'm finding repeat. We need you to help me find to help me. So, I've got some. I've got some possible market, but I need to actually check them out and see how they could fit into the trading. Now they can fit in the trading. Actually, we won't. We pause for. Yeah. So the idea is, I've grabbed the where is it on? The model, what do you call it? The fans came with like the service things for the fan. For the fans came with these models. So the idea is that I'm going to model a simple shroud that will let me mount the fans to the radiator and like allow me to keep my computer standing from now on. So yeah, that's the plan. I haven't yet fully decided how it's going to look, but the general idea is fairly simple. I'm just going to create a basic design and then something that can be, in theory, like zip tied onto the GPU so that it doesn't fall off. And yeah. So that's the plan for today after I finish the updates. Actually, you pause for this sauna, and I have been let's see. I've been speaking about few things lately. And there's and well, we wanted to know what the current plans for the communication. What? he straightens up. Well, one of the big risks sending out any caravan is in ensuring that trying to say is that we simply don't know what it is that people want. We can arrange when they like to attempt to scout things out. But yeah, but it's a condenser technically. Really, I should be using a dynamic mic, but I bought it before before I knew what I was doing. So that's why I have a condenser instead of a dynamic mic. We can arrange couriers and the like. Theoretically, a condenser mic is better because it captures all the sound. But as actual technicians, as actual audio techs know, sometimes you don't actually want to capture all the sound. So some level of directionality is really useful. With the it might be interesting. Well, the fact so well it's oh good lord, that seems quite interesting, but it's but the rollout is going to take well Yeah, but if you have an NVIDIA card, it'll have the NVIDIA Studio, and you can use it to filter background noise. Also, a decent noise gate is more than enough. But yeah. Throughout 20. I wouldn't be surprised. We need to make arrange with with our partner and the actual task. Uh, we have the maybe you can invite Jisana over to discuss it. And I've never really had that issue. Mind you, it does help significantly to do your audio processing after the NVIDIA filtering. So I have like some audio processing to make the NVIDIA stuff better. I'm just he examines your Facebook for a little. Yeah, that's what I use. I do. I use it through OBS. I basically you need to install the NVIDIA app first, and then you do the hookup. Then you add the filter in through OBS. He stares at you like a little while before. Oh. As he gets up, you hold you oh just remembered. While I haven't looked into much yet, it's probably worth expanding our ceramics customer base. If ceramics and glass in the customer base, if you can get a hold of someone for that. Hmm. He nods as he. You end up getting, say, a note, from him later in the week. And he lets you know that. Oof, that's super annoying. One moment. I'm gonna be right back. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Hey. What? Ugh. Let's see. What's the action? It is. From break. Let's see. I didn't even know from later in the week. And he lets you know that they have two leads. But unfortunately, following them up will take especially in the case of hold on, I just realized that might need to double check something. Let's see. Let's
No, I did not. I set it to. If I check my audio filter. Wrong settings. Filters. I set it to like 0.66 or something like that. And I have it set to voice optimized. But yeah, that'll cut out a lot of stuff. Especially in the case of the expanded time quiz. I did say for the moment they have been so that alone would not be enough of a reason to ask to pass along the note. No, the reason, your brother, no, in the settings for the filter in OBS, there is an option for voice optimization. I have that on. Out is for permission to go on fact finding. Which version of NVIDIA noise cancellation are you using? Did you install NVIDIA Broadcast? Sure thing. Yeah, that's the one. NVIDIA Broadcast. NVIDIA Audio Effects. My setting is called... Yeah, NVIDIA Audio Effects, noise removal plus room echo removal. Yeah. Oh. Hey, that's probably why you don't have the setting. Your NVIDIA drivers are probably incredibly out of date. So you should probably like update your drivers, update the NVIDIA Broadcast app. The reason that your brother is reaching out is permission to go on a fact-finding trip. With Basana. to the capitals of the you almost you chuckle under your so you chuckle a little at the letter. You are quite inclined to support your brothers. Let's see. Let's see. Little you're quite inclined to support your brother's little escapade. Though the question though the is if you believe it that he is after the fact that he's making this you could put a little extra money in the traveling stipend. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's see. For him to bend as he sees fit, or perhaps some other. Let's. Sees fit, or perhaps extend things a little. Your your explorations have mostly been for say within the realms of the major nations you have good relations with. After all, so perhaps you could extend that a little to let's see. Hey Cyber Draws, how you doing? Excellent trip a little to explore some of your more far-flung. So I have this game that I run on the site Spacebattles. It's basically like a D&D game. So I've been working through the systems a little bit, and the way it's currently set up is that people will vote on what they want the main character to do, as you can see here, and then for every weekday I will write an update, and then that is basically the outcomes of whatever actions that people are taking. That updates the main character's actions, and then that keeps going.
I am currently writing the update for today. Looks like it's going to be the only update today. The only thing I get through today. I won't be building up a backlog. And after that, I'm going to be doing some 3D modeling because my GPU had some serious issues recently, and now this is the current setup. I have a couple of fans plugged into my plugged through a SATA adapter to my power supply, so they're always on and then blowing. Hey, Amy, this is what happened to my GPU, by the way. The fans don't work, so now I've got like external fans that I have plugged into a SATA port, like a SATA output on my PSU. And later in the stream, I'm going to do what do you call it? Do like a mounting bracket for all of these, so that it's set up on my system. So it's like hooked up, and I can actually close up my computer and like leave it standing up. So yeah, a little bit, a little bit. So yeah, I'm assuming from your account name, you draw. What's up? So how any projects recently? Let's see. Some of your more far-flung connections. Ooh, nice. That's nice to hear. Far-flung connection. The neighboring far-flung connection. Of course, the Reed cities is supposed to be would be quite impressive. They're quite this time of year. Perhaps extending. And outside of the and outside of the trip itself, what they say, you have been thinking about what
Yes. You haven't what he mentioned about the communications. Sorry, the communication column. You hadn't you had been thinking. Fusion 360, because it's going to be parametric. The manufacturer for the fans that I'm using actually has, like, on their website as part of the technical documentation, the like full layout for the fan. So I'm going to make some plates for this to mount the mount fans, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing with that. You had been thinking about these as a product, but hadn't considered how they might influence your other offer. Given how close he is, given how that he seems to be quite good at this sort of thing, perhaps you can expand his duties. Yes, I did my own model. I've done my own layout. A lot of the web page that does my combined stream chats, well, combined, they're not actually combined, they're just both there, is also up on stream. And I also am going to be working on a replacement for StreamerBot, because I want to make some optimizations for it, because I'm planning on switching to Linux. So I want to switch over to either a Go-based system or a Python-based system that will handle all of my... that will act as basically a middleware server. And yeah. I'm thinking Python. Everything I'm doing is light enough that Python shouldn't be... so I shouldn't have any issue with it. But Go would also be... I'm getting tired of how much Windows is screwing with me. And honestly, it just kind of feels like it's less that Linux is better and more that Windows is getting worse, if you understand what I mean, right? So, like, hopefully, Linux is, so at least with like Bazite and stuff, it looks like things are getting to the point where Linux won't hinder my streaming stuff, and it's possible that Windows is going to be more problematic. I have for a while, but that was like Ubuntu and stuff, and that was for a long time ago. But the problem with that was that a lot of the things that I wanted to do required Windows at the time. But now, I think the only thing that I might miss
I mean, even Fusion 360 has Linux version now, right? Eh. I am on Windows 11. Yeah. But to be fair, I started on Windows 11. I didn't start on Windows 10. I built this computer about three and a bit years ago. Yeah, I am a software developer. So yeah. Given that he's going to expand his duties on this trip to include broaching the subject to the say to the Golden King and Lord Admiral. And the fact that he would now be acting as a would mean he could get a copy party. I'm actually one of the things I'm planning on doing as mentioned. I mean, I don't really have a specific language I'm specialized in. I really enjoy C. I'm decent at C++ and C#. I'm getting better and better with Go as of late. I'm quite comfortable with Python. I'm trying to learn Rust. I'm decent with Java. I'm quite good with JavaScript, CSS, HTML, all that stuff. I'm quite comfortable in the command line. So I'm just kind of everywhere. That he now be acting as a diplomat would mean that he could get some. Yeah. By the way, Cybele, do you stream? Because I'm planning on. So I think I mentioned a little while ago. I'm planning on doing an updated version of my. I'm planning on making a replacement for StreamerBot. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a replacement for StreamerBot. And I'm thinking. Some feedback from some other streamers would be quite useful. Get access to some quite lavish accommodation. Flung accommodations, meddling.
Ignore all for Kugo, ignore all for Desana. Amusement for his own business columns. Cross-booking. Hey, there we go. We post this, and I'm going to be right back as soon as I can. Might be a couple minutes. Thank you for the follow. That's really nice of you. Okay, give me a second and then we will switch over to Fusion. Ah. Alright, we're layout, and then what is this? Makers and crafting. Here we go. So the general idea of this is that I'm going to do. Okay, so the idea, if I can do this in Paint for a second. Okay. So the idea is I'm probably going to only finish it after stream just because it makes more sense that way. Because I'll have to turn off my computer for some of the measurements. But the general idea is that I have I have the fans here. I want to create a bracket that sort of hangs under it, kind of. Like it goes around the fan. You got the fan here, right? Goes around the fan and then it hooks under it to hold it up. And then this side, the front side, or maybe the back side. I'll have to disassemble my computer a little bit to take a look. But I think most likely just the front side is going to extend up into like a little loop. And then on the far end, so you've got 3 of these. On the far end, there's going to be another loop. And the loops, I guess, on both ends, maybe? But the reason for the loops is that we are basically having it, we have a place to mount some very basic straps up to a nearby secure mounting point on the GPU. That's basically it. The fans are fairly light, and it's not like they have significant amounts of thrust or anything. But yeah. So yeah. We've got the simple start point of is it 92 millimeter fan, 92 millimeter square, 2 by 92, and then we need to have a circle. We know that the thickness, we don't actually know what the thickness is here. Not specified. I think the fan rate, I think this is 1 millimeter though. So we're going to do a circle in the center that is 90 millimeters. This is the basic fan profile, right? And I guess the other part of it would be what's this? 82.5. So if we do this and we say this is open bracket 92 minus 82.5 close bracket divided by 2. And then we do a circle that is what's the diameter? It's 4.3, so let's just say 4. 4. And we can do posts like that. Right? 92, 1. $92.2 maybe? 92. We do the same thing over here with 92.2, and then we have this at 2 over here. Finish sketch. Oh wait, we need to edit that. We need to add the other posts in. So I'm leaving the post in just as like a mounting mechanism for the other things. Uh, 12.75. 4.75. 4.75. 4.75. 4.75. Oh god, it's really 4.75. 4.5. Same here. 4.75. And then we were doing 4mm circles here, right? 4mm posts. Oh. Did I make this 3? No, that's 4. Good. So the idea for this is basically extrude, 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 and extrude, extrude by like minus, what's the thickness of that? It's 25mm, right? So minus 25. Make that sketch show up again. Actually, we're gonna do just the outside ones. And I want to do the posts as just based on this thickness, 4mm, or maybe 5. But yeah, I don't want that to be the full length. Extrude. Do that at 2mm. And that's one of the buckets. Right? Then we just realized we definitely want this 92 to be slightly larger. 92.2. Same with this. .77. Just equal to that. 4.77. Ah. $92.2. There we go. That fixed that. And then we are going to say, and then we are going to do an array clone of this fella along that axis. Quantity 3. What's it? 72. No, 92. 92.4 spacing. Uh, 94.2, is it? 3. 96. No, it is 94. I think this will work as a carrier for the fans. Now the only question is how do I get it to mount to the GPU? Can't use the original screws because they're technically behind the fans. Okay, so I grab a ruler, start examining this. Oh, 300 mil. What's the current distance between this end and that end? Okay, I've got enough space. Hmm. Gods. About 22 mil. I could do an extension there. What about over here? About 20 mil? I could do 20 mil. What was that distance that was measured from here to there? 284, right? So if I do an extension, right, and I do create a sketch from here, right, and I do thing here. Really? And I go over here, grab the sketch dimensions, and I said 300. Then I said, hey, we want this constraint to be equal to this. Okay, that should center it. And that'll give me enough room to work with for those two. Hands will go over there. Oh, I should probably do some channels for the... Well, I can run along the bottom now. So having a nice little corridor to tuck them all in would also be nice.
Look at this. Ow. Ah. There is enough space that if I do like a support thing, where I can do like, say, this is, what's this length? 7.75, right? Let's just make it like a 5mm channel. 5. Finish sketch. And that's about 100 mil from the back of the case to the thing here. I know I need some clearance, so as long as that is... Oh. I guess until here, really, that I'm getting. Okay, so I have 94. How much clearance do I have between the... Not much. That's like another couple of mil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. Finish sketch. I'm gonna go back here. Grab both of those. Hit OK. We have this thicker thing here. I'm gonna re-enable this sketch. I'm going to extrude that by... Let's do at least 4. I know there's like significantly more that I need to adjust for here. I'm not getting a good measurement of how deep this is. About 36 mil. That's not a good measurement. I really need to like take it off, say dismantle the GPU and do another measurement that way. Or at least turn it off so that I can do this without like stabbing myself with the fans. General idea though. Let's see. Let's see. I wouldn't give her a bore gauge. Actually, hold on. That's probably a really good mounting point right there. Can I get a measurement off of it? No, I can't. I have to turn off and dismantle the computer to do that. That is definitely a really good mounting point for that, though. Calipers alone would be super useful. Uh... That's what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know how much more progress I'm going to make on this without at least dismantling the computer one more time to get some key measurements, but I think I know what I'm going to do now. You see, the GPU has like these bars that were for the old fans. Like, it's got the radiator, yada yada yada. But it's got these bars that are across the whole thing. And most of it is like blocked, is like inaccessible except via these screw holes because of the radiator fins. But there are 2 points about here and here that are accessible. I think what I can do is clip the holder onto these. The other thing that I'm thinking is that at the end of the fin stack, the heat pipes extend slightly beyond the cooler, slightly beyond the fins. I think that might be another good mounting point. Let's see. Let's see.
Hmm. The other option is that not really an option. Well, it might be, but it really isn't. I guess I could. Like the it still comes down to these, honestly, in the end. The other thing that I'm thinking is I might have these backwards, right? If so because I kind of don't want the white parts to show too much. The other option is, so currently I have the things set up so that the fan is here, right? That's where the fan is. But the fans are actually like this. So I could have the brackets sort of like I-beam shaped. With the structural support being on the rear. Because the thing is, the filament I already have open is white, and everything else on my computer is black. So, Then, of course, there is the silly option, right? Which is, I have, like, I could turn this into, like, a crude anti-sag bracket by, like, extending support fins. Let's see. Let's. You know what might actually be significantly... I guess I don't really have the dimensions for it.
I don't. That's the thing. I have the dimensions for it. I would be able. Oh! That's interesting.
So I just noticed something, and I think it might actually be here in the fan design. It isn't.
Ah!
I just noticed something. It's not here on this design, which is weird. But it is physically present on the thing. And that is this like scoop that is being shown here is only present on the front of the fan. Which means this whole setup is completely unnecessary. Let's start again. Right? Let's start again. Right? Because let's do a line here. Let's do 92, and is it 4 millimeters? Yeah, it's 4 millimeters. 4.2, 92.2, right? And then we're going to do we're going to do an outline on this for -1 millimeter, right? And then the next thing we're going to do is do a center rectangle from here for... I'm not sure how... So, well, this one I can actually take a measurement for, can't I? Not much. It is very, very not much. I think it might be like 0.5 millimeter. But it's there. And honestly, if I can kind of finesse it, might even turn into a clamping mechanism. So, if I say, hey, I need to do a thing here that is 91 millimeters. So let's do 90 millimeters. I have an idea, right? $92.2. Actually, it would be 96.2, wouldn't it? Because this is also 96.2 from this side to this side. No, it's 94.2. Okay. So. If I do a line from here to here, and I say this is 94.2 divided by 2, and then I do a circle of 90. Finish the sketch. Then I extrude this that way. Right? And I then change this extension to something like 60 millimeters. Would that work? Actually, hold on, I have another idea. Finish sketch. Okay. And then we're gonna go back here. I'm going to re-enable this sketch. And then we're going to extrude this. To 20. I'm gonna do the same for that. Right? And if I move forward to here, that looks good. Extrude that, and that by 1 millimeter. Okay, that's starting to look like something. Now the question is, can I turn that into an actual support? So the idea is, so the thing is, this is not actually depicted here, but it's there in person. There's a little lip here on the exhaust side, right? So I'm thinking I can just barely squeeze in under there. Well, this is why I need the mount. Okay. No, I'll probably finish it off stream instead of on stream. The problem with doing it on stream is just that I need to take measurements from my GPU and I can't do that safely with the computer on. So probably tomorrow I'll turn off my computer, take the GPU back out of it, or at least maybe not completely out of it, but like I'll take it out of the PCIe slot, take the measurements, and then figure out a mounting solution. Let's see. But yeah. Oh, this wouldn't help at all. Okay, no, I've screwed this up totally. Yeah, I've screwed this up totally. Okay, let's start again. So, we need to make this 92.2 by 92.2. Then we want 1 mil. Actually, we'll make it a 2 mil buffer on both sides. We want the ninety millimeter bar there. We want that. To here, so that we can do that. And then we want a slight flange here, as well as like a nub to capture. Uh, 5 mil by 5 mil square here, and a line corner here. Actually, what I can do is this, right? And then I can do that, and I can do a mirror later. Right? So what I can do is finish sketch, extrude that by 4 mil, re-enable that sketch, extrude that and that and that, and also that by minus 2 mil. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, no, I've screwed that up slightly. 5 mil here. Actually, hold on. Can I just do here to here? To 92. No, is it 96.2? Yeah. And then we want to do arc 3-point arc. Actually, no. We just want to do rectangle. No, not a center rectangle. This rectangle, which is like a 5 by 5. And then we want to do a fillet. L, yeah, 5. L, 1, 3, 5. And I'll fill it between here and here. Let's fill it between here and here. L 5. 5 is what I did here? Yeah. L. Yeah, I'm gonna do 135 again. And then we're just gonna fill it this corner. That corner. 4. We enable this. All of that. -1. Okay. Then I'm gonna do another one, which is extrude that lot. 1, and then we're gonna do it in offset of 4.2. I'm going to set this to 4.2 as well because we do want some tolerance. And we're going to change this from new body back to join. And then after that, we have that. Okay, so that should clamp. So that should hold on to the. Oh wait, I forgot. God, I'm a dumbass. No wonder. Okay. One five. Oh, actually, what 1.7? I think. Oh. And we're gonna do a tangent constraint between this and this. Finish sketch. This one is gonna include these. That one's there we go. That should be a sufficiently stable structure. And then we're going to do mirror that, mirror plane that. And there we go. That should grasp the bottom part of the thing quite well. Did I print this? I mean, I can print this as a test piece. What's the distance between these two? Hmm. 96.2. That should keep the visible white limited. That feels like 2 mil though. Okay, no, that didn't work. Oh, actually, hold on. I think I've got a much better way of doing this. Okay. Get rid of all of the fillets. Uh... Uh... 1, 6, 7. Yeah. Make that 2 mil. Okay. Uh... 5, 5. Okay. So. Oh wait, that's right. We're gonna extrude that. No. I'm gonna extrude this set for the 4.2. That is the top bar, right? Then we're going to extrude the full set. For the -2 for the bottom part. And then we want to extrude the top set for offset 4.2. Hold on. We forgot bar. Okay, and then now that we have this, we can transfer this and that to 5 mil. Then we can chamfer that. Actually, no, instead of doing chamfering that 5 mil, let's start with this side. This side is the messier side anyways. chamfer to 3 mil. Right. If we chamfer everything to 3 mil. That still looks decent. I think I can chamfer these back out to... What? No. Two mil. Okay. And then we can fill it. You. What? No, why not? No, not that. Not you. Fill it to 4. Actually, let's also add that and that. Does that look good? I think that looks good. Got support, we got crossing. I think we have enough stiffness. I think the dimensions on that are correct. I think if I mirror this in the... Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. I need to change this. No, it's still joined. This is... There we go. I think that will work to clip those together. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with that right now, because this is a good test piece, right? If I can print this and and it looks good, like if and it clips to the fans correctly, I can triple it up. Print that is a different thing, right? Actually, so let's do the thing for that here, and it is what was it actually? Hold on. Here we go. 96.2, right? Axis 96.2. This is with a 4mm inner wall and gives a total length of it should give sufficient horizontal support that way though. We still have like 5mm of free space on the sides. Hmm. I think that's where I'm gonna leave off for today, because I think the rest can't be effectively done without better measurements. I mean, I could print this and do like some fitting, but that's not going to be super useful right now. I'm gonna save this in personal functional prints. And we're gonna name this new fan mount. Save it. And yeah. I think that's all for today, folks. I'll try printing this. I'm not sure, so I'm fairly certain that I'll be able to get the rest of it done tomorrow, say before stream tomorrow. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't screw up anything. Yes.